All right, it says we're live. I don't know how true that is. The screen's black. I don't know what's up with that. All right, let's go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Let me see if I can adjust anything on here. Use default overlay. Wow, I can't adjust anything on YouTube. So I'm using the YouTube app to go live, guys. And it's really, really limited. Let me pop out the dashboard and see if that does anything of use. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Let me double check on the feedback loop and see if it's working. See how the sound quality is. It looks like somebody's me. Excellent. Says 0 viewers, 0 chat rate, 0 concurrent. Excellente. Discussing Jack Talcott with Frank Monday. All right, that looks good. I don't know what any of that happy horseshit means. It's not loading on the YouTube. Let me see if I hit the thumbs up. I don't hear any feedback volume. Okay, it sounds pretty clear. Let me check it out. I'll let that load up for a second and see if that's going to work. See if my volume's okay. It sounds like it's pretty clear. Y'all good looking sexy people doing all right out in Happy Land? Y'all good looking sexy people. Yeah, that's it right there. Y'all good looking sexy people doing all right out in Happy Land? Let's go ahead and get this show started if our feedback loop's gonna work okay. Let me check it out one more time. Let me see if it's working. Or be heard. Hey, there I am. Fuck. Yeah. I'm at the Hell Hotel at the present. Yeah, get the hairdo figured out, right? Joy. Enjoy the Hell Hotel with Frank Monday. Another beautiful evening here in the capital, Twilight Zone OPCAM, coming at you once again. Capital, Twilight Zone OPCAM, coming at you once again like Finnegan. So if you've got a yen to expand your kin, then let's get zen. Yo, good looking people. Yeah, I hate staring at myself in a mirror, especially as washed out as I look. Let me go ahead and turn off some of that light. Motherfuckers outside the apartment yelling. Yeah, now I look much better. Not really though. I got some like dark. Not really though. I got some like dark angles going there. It's the lighting though. Be assured that it's just poor lighting. That's all it is, man. Bad lighting. Ain't much you can do about that. Except for get better lighting, right? You've got. Excuse me. You got to invest in it. Yeah. So I'm working on a budget at the budget hotel motel, and we're under a thunderstorm warning. So there's lightning striking down out there. You might hear that from time to time. There's some there was some light rain coming down, but it's not raining now. So maybe it's a quick passing storm. What do they call those quick passing summer thunderstorms? Like, and it looked pretty ominous, right? Ominous. But then it kind of all dispersed. There wasn't any real punch in it. Topic, if you want to call in, let me know. You'll have to tell me in the ideas room. If you want to call in, let me know. Yeah, you'll have to let me know. No. Yeah, you'll have to let me know, and I'll have to jump over to another platform because the way this works, okay, let me tell you, if you don't know, then let me tell you, let me break it down for you. The way this works, okay, let me tell you, if you don't know, then let me tell you, let me break it down for you. Gonna break it down. Break it down, Frank Monday. Let me break it down for you. Break it down, Frank Monday. Let me break it down for you all, good-looking, sexy people. If this is your first time, don't let it be your last time. Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe whenever you're receiving this video, whoever you are and wherever you are. Please make sure to check back often, like and subscribe, all that happy horse shit that makes YouTube's algorithms bark like Pavlov's dog. Guys, I'm going to shut my window over here because I can hear people outside and I think they might be listening to me. And I don't want to cause any kind of, I don't want to disturb their natural environment. I don't want them listening to me. I don't want to have to listen to them, flicking their lighters and talking shit. I think I heard my name a moment ago. My name here in China is Lao Wai. So if you guys don't know Lao Wai, that's me, man. If you ever hear this expression, if you hear Lao Wai, then you know that they're talking about Frank Monday. So, yeah, that's good magic. It's all right. It basically means like foreigner, which is okay, it's what it is, it is what it is. And typically you'll hear foreigner followed by a why, all right? Followed or proceeded. That's very, very common, very typical. What did I want to get into today? Yeah, Jack Talcott, man. He had a big day today. And I had a big day over there with him. And Queen Stephanie of Team Evil, de facto leader, self-appointed of Team Evil, right? He showed up with his minions. And he was talking a gang of shit. And he mentioned my name. So I my ears perked up. And my tail was fucking, my tail furrowed like a startled cat, like a cracked out kitten. And I had to jump on there and support my accusations of his rhetoric because it seemed a little bit demeaning to me. Not to me per se, but just in general. The rhetoric that he was trying to articulate seemed to matriculate into a combobulate situation, which made me a little bit ruffled my feathers a bit, rattled my cage, which he likes to do. That's ultimately the end goal of that. That's what his pursuit is, to ruffle feathers, rattle cages, shake you down, right? He's one of the how would you word it? One of the masters of deception and chicanery, right? A maestro of racketeering. And so I wanted to jump in and just try to validate the statement I had made, which was, "You're so racist. Why you always gotta be so racist?" And he's like, "Frank Monday, I've heard you say nigga. You're like nigga this, nigga that, right? Nigga please. Who was your nigga last year? And you more racist than I am." And I'm like, "Nah, man, that's the basic dialectic of where I grew up." Because some of you guys know that I grew up on the border of Compton and Long Beach. I was spitting distance from Compton, Calm Beach, and I was spitting distance from Long Beach. I was right there on the border. And so I could wander in. If I wandered up into the north, then I found myself, in the insane Crip gang, their hood, ICG. If I wandered south, then I found myself, with the Latinos and the Mexican mafia and all those other motherfuckers down there, Cypress Hill gang and shit. And so I got jumped into, Blood Kingdom and every gang you could fucking shake a stick at, right? Do you know what color ICG used to wear, right? What about Grape Street Crips? You know what colors they fucking used to sport? Don't none of you guys know that shit, right? And you're better off for not knowing it, right? If you grew up a hoodie like me, then you know the fucking, as soon as you heard Whitey, you knew it was time to run, right? Just like around here. Around here, it's much more chill though. You hear your name, you hear La Y. It doesn't mean shit. It's just like someone saying foreigner. They're not actually going to try to lynch your ass or jump you like they would back in the hood, right? So a whole different ball game, which is, it's all right. It's still that same angst though, right? Like you're among a group of people. My entire life's been that situation. I've never been among an entire society of folks that are like, oh yeah, you're a member of our society, come on, blah blah blah. There's always been that underlying you're a stranger in a strange land type of feeling, right? Which I call discombobulation. Discombobulating. I think I got that from what was that guy? A pimp named Slickback. Right? Slickback, Slickback. I'm a pimp named Slickback. Can I just call you Slickback? Like, no, man, it's like a tribe called whatever. I don't remember. That was a good, funny cartoon, though. It's not what I grew up on, though. I grew up on Fat Albert, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the Cosby Show, and the Jeffersons. We moving on up to the top, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Oh yeah, we moving on up. I grew up on the Sugar Hill Gang, right? White lines blow away. Ticket to ride, White Line Highway. Tell all your friends they can go my way. Pay your toll, sell your soul. Pound for pound costs more than gold. The longer you stay, the more you pay. My white lines go a long way, either up your nose or through your vein, with nothing to gain except killing your brain. Freak, do 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 rock. That was my childhood right there in a fucking nutshell, baby. Sup, you know. My first childhood friend was a little black boy from down the street. He ended up becoming a big Hollywood star. Fuck, he co-starred with Denzel Washington. Little brother from the hood made good. I forgot his name at this point. I looked him up on Facebook one day and I'm like, motherfucker, is that you? Are you a Hollywood star now? Fucking co-starring with Denzel Washington? Man, you done made good, brother from the hood. All the hoodie brothers, a lot of the hood brothers made good though. Dr. Dre, he wasn't far from where I grew up. 2, 1. And we're live in 5, 4. Are we back? Back? Give me fives in the ideas room if we're back, guys. 5 by 5 if you can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody in here? Where do we leave off? I think we're transmitting again. It looks like it's probably... I don't know for sure, though. Let me check the feedback loop on my phone. I'll do that to see if we're actually transmitting. And thinking you live streamed for like 20 minutes, only find out that you were actually never connected to the internet to begin with. That's really kind of a bummer. Really kind of a bummer. And the ditch Talcott. Yeah. Yeah, it's not working, man. It's looping. It's looping. It's doing crazy shit. It's looping. It's doing crazy shit. What an absolute joke. That's okay though. It is what it is. It's free. It's free anyway, right? Free studio experience. Much better. StreamYard is absolutely the best that I've experienced, but it's $40 a month, man. I can't afford to put that kind of money into this thing. That's big coin, man. That's heavy dollar right there. So you got to respect the guys out there that are using StreamYard to transmit. I think Jack's using it. And I think, he's had over 6 guests. So he's paying top dollar. He's paying the $40, $50 a month that it costs. Flow State, I've seen him with 10 people in his panel chat. So that means he's paying that top dollar. It's not cheap, man. You guys, it requires a numerous amount of things. You got to buy a laptop. You got to have a stable internet connection and a background, whether it be a digital background or set up a real background. Then you got to fucking invest. These guys invest what, 10 to 12 hours a day of live streaming. So they're fully committed, man.